Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring, shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rooney. Mbemba. It's Davis. Rodri. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Gerrard, nicely spread. Gerrard, and it's Rooney. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. Gone for a throw-in. Quick look, then plays it in. Pickford deals with that, nice and simple. Bastoni. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Rooney. Played in. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been cut out, well played. He's in a good position here. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Chonburi trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Marquinhos. Here's Rodri. Messi. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And that is as far as they're going to go. Davis. Costa Curta. And Mbemba. Marquinhos. And it's Rodri. Costa Curta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He can run onto that. Alisson attempts a clearance. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now he's got space here. Great ball if he can get there. Conte. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Rodri. Van Nistelrooy. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bastoni. Marquinhos.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Davis. And it's Rodri. Costa Curta. Marquinhos. Passes short and sharp. Conte. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Chips it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And
An
now,
engrossing
I'd just
half,
like to read
but we're
out
still
our
where we
club
started,
members who are celebrating
0-0.
their birthdays today.
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Decent chance! Conte. And it's Messi. Marquinhos. Timber. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard. Played in by Gerrard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for a runner. Messi is in a really good position out wide. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's good play. Backward it goes. Great ball, and he's in here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Timber. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Conte. That pass has been well intercepted. Davis. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Beckham. Marquinhos cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
This might spell danger. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beckham. "75 minutes played."
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Alexander-Arnold. Nice sequence of passes, this. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, number 38, number 18, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field.
And here's Messi.
20,
He's going for
Alex
goal.
Ronaldo. Number
Oh,
7,
terrific save from the
Mbappe.
keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 40.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Neymar. Just 5 minutes left. Neymar. Chance! Oh, it's in! Finally, finally, finally!
The goal scorer for Milan after 87 minutes is number 20, Lionel Messi.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he's intervened well there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Rooney. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kvaratskhelia. Roberto Carlos. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, what has happened here? That's tidy. Bellingham. No way through, so back it comes. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that should get the job done. Davis. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pass somewhat off target. And he welcomes it in. He's picked it up. Mbappe! He shifted it to the flank. Cruyff. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. He's through here. He's found some space.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Kvaratskhelia.
Such good technique.
Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries to cross. And he's in on goal. Alexander-Arnold. Great ball if he can get there. Makaleli. Cruyff. This looks promising. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davis. Beckham. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland. Beckham. Rooney. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rooney. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And this is Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rooney. And it's Rooney. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lahm. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davis. And it's made its way to him. And it's Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Haaland. Cruyff. Rodri.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Played into space out wide. Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Punched away. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Makaleli. Cristiano Ronaldo. Short changes him with that pass. Manchester United finding their passes. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
He's in space and looking for options. Rooney. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Davis. And it's Rooney. Rooney touches it back. Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Makaleli. Lahm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Bellingham. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Manchester
3.
United have their
26.
second corner now.
Beckham. Numero 22. Rooney. Numero 10. Numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 99. Il numero 17. Gerrard.
Davis gets
Il
good
numero
distance
6.
on it.
Neymar.
The ball's gone astray.
Il numero 20. Messi.
Oh, now here's an
Il
interesting
numero 8.
matchup.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's intervened well there. And he's worked it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lahm delivers. Great vision. That's been slipped through. Well timed, excellent interception. Into the last 5 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking to play him in. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. And the shot! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Bellingham! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous...
And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. Robert Pires is another outstanding attacking midfield talent, one of the finest of his generation.
Yeah, and pretty prolific for a wide player, actually. Gets his fair share of goals.
Yeah, he has a poetry in motion grace about his game and can truly conjure up some magical footwork.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer goes for the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Davis. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Haaland. Could try cutting inside here. Now here's the delivery. Costa Curta gets it away. And that has been cleared. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Oh, not quite. Well, nicely intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Costa Curta. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And it's Rooney. Now it's Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Perez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Makaleli. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney. Messi. Gerrard. That's a nicely shaped ball. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Davis. Here's Makaleli. And it's Mbemba. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. Griezmann. Mbemba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Gerrard. Threads one in. Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the pass is intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a good ball. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Makaleli. And this is Rooney. Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's very neat. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. And here's Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Manchester United, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Backward it goes. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. And it's Rooney. And here's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Out to the right. Makaleli gets across to intercept that. And here's Messi. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Gerrard. And here's Messi. Rooney. Out to the left it goes. Mbemba makes the interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot...
Here's a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. And this is Neymar. Costa Curta is there to clear. Oh, beautifully straight chance!
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can clear their lines. They've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tries to pass it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lovely. Shoots! And it's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And now he has two.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he can clear it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good ball, good take. Adams getting this one clear. Decent chance! Cleared without hesitation. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. Marquinhos with the clearance. Now it's Neymar. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That's tidy. Perez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Griezmann. The final 5 minutes. And it's Griezmann. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Perez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision.
Has been indicated.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Beckenbauer has created one goal already. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Shot could be on. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
He's having a good look here. Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Just eases him off the ball. Decent progress down the left. And it's Gerrard. And here's Van. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? And he decides to cross it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free. Great chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Neymar. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Pele. Tries to pass it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's in on goal. Chance! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space.
Oh, terrible pass. He's got away. Chance, surely! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And they're back on the ball again. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Decent hit from there. Turan. Pelé. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now here's the delivery. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pelé, and now the breakaway. Pelé, and he was quick to react. And it's Thuram. Mateus. Pelé. Costa Curta. That's Gerrard. And it's Rice. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and that could set him on his way. Oh, well played. Neymar running with the ball. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mohamed Salah, Messi, and Messi! It'll be a throw-in. Neymar. Rice.
There will be 3
Alexander-Arnold.
minutes added time.
Gerrard. And it's Neymar. And here's Messi. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through. He's through, shapes to shoot. It's in. And right on half-time, that is telling. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Milan hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta with the clearance. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Takes aim and crosses. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Rice. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's tried one! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. And it's Salah. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta. And Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. And it's Gerrard. Neymar. Looking for the run. Crosses it in here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Johor Darul Tazim appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. He is starved of space and time. Out to the right. Chance to deliver. Cruyff. And the counter is on. Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. That's a little off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Haaland receives it in a good position here. That's a shade optimistic. Messi. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Johor Darul Tazim really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland receives it in a wide position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Out towards the flank. And here's Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. Davis. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passing nice and neat. Now there's a fine ball. He's picked his way through. Delivery of big header. It's a goal, and that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate
2
now.
minutes has been indicated.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. 2 minutes to be added on. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Danilo. Mbemba. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten is flagged offside. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pelé. Oh, easy pickings there. Makalele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Gerrard. Cannavaro cuts it out. Pelé. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Crosses it in. That is a brilliant interception.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
Vieira.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Eto'o.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rooney does really well to win the ball there. Makalele. Davis. And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rooney. And Alexander-Arnold. Van Nistelrooy. He's come backwards here.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Looking to play him in. Gerrard. And he's there to belt it away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Makalele.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Neymar. Maldini. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
And it's Eto'o. Here's Vieira. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That is good alertness. Gets a good foot in there. Van Nistelrooy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Costa Curta. Davis. Makaleli. And it's Davis. Rooney. Makaleli. He's in a great position here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Please join me.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vieira. Costa Curta. Costa Curta carries the ball down the right. And here's Van Basten.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Van Basten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Danilo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Rooney. Davis looking to run onto it. Beckenbauer with the clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Davis. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bonucci wins the duel this time. He's found a way through. Eto'o. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o goes steaming forward. Pelé. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Van Basten. And it's Neymar. Pele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Vieira. Here's Bonucci. And he's managed to get free. He's through and all. Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Van Basten. Can he finish? It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Beckenbauer. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Aims beyond the defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
3 minutes added time.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Messi. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Van Basten. So that's it. It is all over. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Brahim Diaz. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Shot, surely!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gerrard with the clearance. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Rooney. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get... He rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now that looks a decent ball. Del Piero. And he's decided to go for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Del Piero with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Schneider. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He is through here. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, he's really drilled it. Rooney. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
That is good alertness. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quick.
Cristiano Ronaldo is on his own. Davis gets good distance on it. Can he get on the end of this? Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get through. And Messi! Goal! Milan! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's found a way through. Haaland. Bonucci does well to get it back. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking to widen the gap even further here. That was travelling.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Schneider, always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Crossed a mighty effort. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And a chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back. Danilo cuts it out. He's in plenty of space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rooney knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Rooney. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Oh, that's a key interception. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The second half then just getting going.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Madrid is having a shot! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nuno Mendes. Brahim Diaz. Gerrard. Now it's Rooney. Foot in. Schneider. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to get it away.
È di 80.113 spettatori.
Ronaldinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 99.
Milan choosing
Numero
to
17.
make the first change.
Gerrard. Numero 18. Numero 20. Messi. Numero 22. Rooney. Lasciano il campo.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Il numero 3.
Not a lot
Il
we need
numero
to say
23.
about that.
Beckham. Il numero 8. Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 10. Il numero 6. Neymar.
Nuno Mendes. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Belletti. And it's Ronaldinho, looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Pass somewhat off target. Conte. Looking for the run. Marquinhos. Out towards the flank. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Makaleli to Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's worked it through. He's got away.
That's going in strongly.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Brahim Diaz. And it's Mendes. And he lines up a cross. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Now it's Del Piero. This is intriguing. Next goal critical. It's a... And the shot! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Neymar's cross. That's an excellent interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's got tall. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, they can break here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's intervened well there. That ball looks a good one. It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Milan e Manchester United.
Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. And it's Messi. They've got to be quick to recover this. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now that's well seen too. Looking for a runner. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Gabriel Jesus picks it up out wide. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Haaland. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that.
Now it's Cavani.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it into space. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Haaland. Throw in. In by Cancelo. That's a sharp pass. Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. The ball swung in. Defending of the desperate variety. No goals as yet. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Caceres tries to pass it through. Caceres is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Aims beyond the defence. This might spell danger. Cavani! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rodri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Here comes the cross. Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now it's Messi, and it's Caceres. That'll be a throw-in.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He is through here. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Header! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looking to play him in. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries to play it through. Played into the middle. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's not an especially good pass, that. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's Cavani! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Messi.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 6. Neymar. Numero 20. Messi. Numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23. Beckham. Il numero 3. Il numero 22. Rooney. Il numero 10.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Climbs up big! Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
In by Rooney. He's cut it out. Caceres. Forward it goes. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rooney. Well timed, excellent interception. They get a throw in. Conte.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get on the end of this? If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
This is their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham with the cross. Looking for the run. In again. Bullish header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the...
Oh, Van Nistelrooy! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Mbappe goes steaming forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Torres.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that was very necessary. Torres! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go. Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Buriram United have the chance to go the other way. He's having a hit! Van Nistelrooy. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing...
Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Buriram United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. There's the header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to play it through. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great chance! And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Neymar. Under. Diaby. Rodri. Van Nistelrooy. It's Davis. That is ended up in no man's land. Varela. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Buriram United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Nicely aimed pass. He's in a great position here. What a throw in. Under. Oh, that's a fine interception. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Varela. Under. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Gerrard. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking to play him in, and it's Davis. Nicely weighted ball. Davis with a cross. And there is the half-time whistle.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's through, it's 1-on-1! Rafinha. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's an imaginative pass, and that is expertly dealt with. Under. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a throw. Played out wide. Now it's Neymar. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Up he goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. One perfect ball, one perfect header.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic.
It's Neymar! He scores! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, a delicate chip through. Davis. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3.
Corner number 2 then.
17. Gerrard. Numero 6. Neymar. Numero 7. Van Nistelrooy. Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 99. Il numero 23. Beckham. Il numero 4.
Well read.
Il numero 18.
Danger is averted.
Il numero 20.
And
Messi.
now a sudden chance to counter.
Sostituzione.
Rodri. No way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. Neymar. Danger averted for now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi finds himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Now it's Haaland. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Bellingham. Foden. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Milan have their third corner. That's caused a worry or two.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bellingham. Beckham. Great vision. Beckham looking to run onto it. Brilliantly cut out. Played out towards the right wing. Neymar. Now it's Diaby.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Diaby. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? Has another go. Bellingham. Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance.